coming up in this read. It's someone who is presenting themselves to you as being this one version of who they are, when the reality of it couldn't be any different. Like, this goes beyond the phrase of, oh, someone's wearing a mask. It goes beyond that phrase. That this is something dark. Happy Sunday, Scorpio. So we are doing your weekly read, which will take you from July 9th through to the 16th. And to begin your read, we are pulling you a rune of the week. Okay, so you have got the rune Gibu, or Gebu, depending on what region you're from. This means gift. It also means love, generosity, marriage, and partnerships. So this is going to be your theme for the week, okay? Now, this can indicate some of you who are currently single and looking for love. It's going to be very likely that you're receiving some kind of love offer this week. Or, of course, you could be giving a love offer to someone. Somebody could be gifting you something also to show you their appreciation, or again, vice versa. You could be gifting someone something to show them your appreciation. Right, let's take a look at your stone of the week. For Scorpio, please. Thank you. Okay, right, so you've got hematite, and that is focusing on your root chakra. So your root chakra deals with your physical needs, okay? Any kind of issues of survival, security, keeping yourself grounded as well. It can also be where you store your karma, right? And your root chakra can be blocked by fear. So with this one, it says foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. Okay, so putting in the groundwork for your future right now. And hematite can possibly help you out to do that. We like a good strong foundation. That is what we build everything on. So this is going to be, well, is your starting point for the week. Okay, focusing on your root chakra, focusing on what it is that you're needing out of a situation. It could be, what is it that you're needing out of a relationship, with your rune being Gibu, and then you've got the root chakra coming out. You could be really analysing past relationships, why they didn't work out for you, and what it is that you need now, right now, in your relationships. Okay, it's a really strong, stable beginning to your read there, Scorpio. Now we're going to look at some juicy gossip. Okay, I'm just going to take a second just to shift some card decks out the way. It's an absolute chaotic mess in this room. Right, so what is the juicy gossip, please, for our Scorpio collective? Can we take 3 of these, please, for Scorpio? Juicy gossip. Now, also do remember that this juicy gossip, it could be about you directly, or someone around you could be going through this, okay? So always use your discernment. Right, so you got same shit different day, child services, dodging bullets, and forcer, and always partying at the bottom of that deck. Okay, so someone is not taking their responsibilities seriously then. Yeah, this does feel like someone else around you. You definitely dodged a bullet with this individual. That can indicate that this is someone that you're actively trying to avoid. Okay. Someone's trying to force their way in, or force a situation to go their way. So that's like manipulation times 10 with that forcer. That this could be someone who is physically forceful as well. Alright, let's get further information on this. What's going on here, please? Scorpio. Clarify this juicy gossip here for Scorpio, 1 for 1. What's going on? It's indicating that someone around you is not taking proper care of their kids, if they have any. They're more concerned with partying, taking drugs, that sort of thing. Now, didn't we have that in your read before? That read that I've just done for you, Scorpio. You had blackmail that came out in that one as well. Now, I didn't use this deck the last time I did your read. It came out in a different deck. That's really, really spooky. So there's absolutely 100% a group of Scorpios that are on my channel regular are about to be blackmailed, because Spirit has given the exact same message in a different read, and it's out of a completely different deck. I would definitely make a mental note of that, Scorpio. Even if you think that's not going to happen to me, why would anybody blackmail me? That's not going to happen. Even if you think that, definitely keep a mental note that this has now come out twice in your energy. Okay. You got humor, projection, missing piece, romantic thoughts, blackmail, and self-reflection. This individual, it's showing me they have a child, they have responsibilities, and they're not interested at all either in that child or children or their responsibilities. Okay. There's the strong energy of how they're so utterly disconnected and disinterested from the situation that they're currently living in, and they're trying to escape, like that they're doing something as an escapism method to break free from this unhealthy, unhappy situation that they have realized that they're in. Now, they could be someone who is very forceful, or they could be dealing with someone who is very forceful. They might have been backed into a corner. So like a baby trap sort of thing. Maybe. Okay. This individual would much rather be out there, be single, be partying, socializing. They would much rather not look at this unhealthy situation. Now we've got someone within this situation is projecting something onto you, and it's indicating to me that you might have you might already know about this, and you've laughed it off. The one who's trying to, like, the one who's got avoidance issues, they have romantic thoughts towards you. Okay. They definitely have romantic thoughts towards you. And with this self-reflection, I don't think that this is an individual that you're particularly interested in. Now, you do have black magic that has revealed itself to be underneath that one. Someone has been using dark magic. Scorpio, someone has been using dark magic against you to try and make you feel a certain way about yourself. That it's some kind of like a glamour thing. So this particular dark magic is that it would affect your skin, or it would affect your hair, or it would make you think that people think that you're physically not very nice to look at. Okay, it's that kind of black magic. It's like a glamour, but in a negative sense of the word. Okay, like usually glamour magics to make someone more confident, more beautiful. Do you know what I mean? That's the correct terminology for glamour. I can't remember what it is for the reverse, so I'll just call it dark glamour. Okay. You will have to forgive me on my ignorance of the terminology. Obviously, I don't know anything much about dark magics, okay, but I can tell you that there has been some kind of dark energy thrown in your direction that has made you look at yourself in a way where you're like, oh shit, no, I'm looking rotten, I'm feeling rotten. Do you know what I mean? That's what's been going on there. You're missing a major piece of the puzzle. Some of you could have been missing the fact that an individual was projecting their emotional problems onto you. Some of you here believed that you were the problem, when in actual fact you weren't the problem. That was someone else projecting their shit onto you. Now, some of you have recognized that for exactly what it was, and some of you are actually able to laugh at that person now. I'm feeling at some point this is a person that you might well have been scared of for a while. That someone within this scenario does come across as being really vindictive, really threatening, very, very forceful. And probably you might have been threatened, or you might actually have been physically accosted by this individual as well at some point. See if we can find out more. If you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using for this read and you want to know what they're called, you can find that information in my pinned comment below. Okay, I always have and always will provide full details of everything that is used on set for these reads. Okay, can you tell us more about this energy for Scorpio, please? What the hell is going on here for Scorpio, please? Depression, that's actually come out off balance, and it's come out with playing games also off balance. So that's past energy then. When they come out off balance, it's past energy for me usually as a reader. This person made you really, really depressed at one point. This person had quite a profound negative impact on your life at one point. Obviously now they don't. They don't, because you have absolutely figured out what this individual's all about. They were playing games. Definitely a manipulator. They're a liar also. Somebody could be trying to mask, again with them two coming out off balance, somebody could be trying to mask an oncoming bout of depression via playing games. So like online games, they could be avoiding their depression through online games. I mean, that can work for a little bit, but then obviously it stops working. You see, with online games, it can absolutely provide a temporary respite from your problems. Definitely. And for a lot of people, it can be really beneficial. But again, it's like anything and everything that is done to extremes, it's going to become harmful. Okay, in love and breakup. Somebody is in love with you here, Scorpio, and they are not, or they were not until recently, single. This dark magic, blackmail, projection, that is coming from an individual that the person who is in love with you was dealing with up until recently. So that's third person energy. Okay, someone is definitely in competition with you, Scorpio, and you're getting the brunt of their hate because their person, their quote unquote person, was in love with you. That third person knew full well that their partner was having romantic thoughts about you. I have one more, thank you. Checking in on you, yeah. Yeah, checking you out online. If you have got an online presence, social medias, anything like that, they're checking in on you. If you have got friends, like mutual friends, then they've been checking on you through that. Pheromones, mistress, yeah, third person energy. Coping and insomnia. Someone's trying to cope with the situation by drinking too much or smoking too much. They're using some kind of addiction here as a method of coping. Someone feels like they were used as a mistress. There's a message about your scent, like your aftershave or your perfume here. Is indicating this individual, they tried to make a situation work. And it's like, no matter what they tried, it just didn't work. It's almost like they tried to run away from the fact that they were always in love with you. They probably, I mean, obviously they tried to have a relationship here with someone else, and that's fallen through somehow. In love, breakup, checking in on you. There's definitely third person energy all over this read, Scorpio. Definitely. And you've got that third person who is basically taking it out on you. As if it's your fault that this person's still in love with you. Do you know what I mean? It is absolutely ridiculous that that's the train of thought that third person would have. This is absolutely the energy of an individual who does not want to face reality. In fact, both of them, they don't want to face reality at all. You've got one of them that is drinking far too much or smoking far too much as a method of coping. They feel like they've been used. And then you've got the other one that is physically in the space, but mentally and emotionally, they're elsewhere. They're in some kind of cyberland. Like physically they're there, but they're not actually there because they're in a different, like literally they're in a different world. And while they're online doing their online gaming, they're checking up on you. And blackmail's coming from that third person. And I feel that it's a threat. You stay away from my person, you stay away from my partner, or else. Or else what? Like seriously, or else what? I don't honestly think you've got anything to be worried about here, Scorpio. Because what this third person can actually do to you is very, very limited. They're toothless. Yeah. You've gone through an upgrade. Your life is about to have an upgrade. This dark energy is not actually going to be able to affect you that much, because you're not a vibrational match for it. You see how that works? You've had an upgrade, you're not a vibrational match for it. So it might brush off of you, but it's not actually going to sit with you the way that dark magic normally can. Do you see what I'm saying? So it'll sort of like brush off your shoulder type thing. I'm just trying to describe this energy. Obsession. Someone is obsessed with you. Yeah, you got two people that are obsessed with you. One of them who is madly in love with you, and the other one who is obsessed with you because they seem to think that you're the problem here. Because their partner doesn't love them, their partner is in love with you. It's two people. There are three very distinct energies in this. Very, very distinct. Manifest. Your desires are within reach. It's a magician energy. Okay. Right, so I think what we should do with this is I'm definitely going to need to clear away the table because my table's far too small to keep stacking up the cards like that. We are going to pull your tarot, and I don't know if we're going to get a continuation of what we've just seen or if we're going to get completely new messages. Okay, we'll just have to wait and find out. What's the situation, please, for Scorpio Collective? What's the situation, obstacles, and the potential outcome here for Scorpio, please? So just to really emphasize on the message that I just said, I don't know if you're going to get continuation or if it's going to switch subjects. Okay, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Right, situation, Knight of Cups. Situation is the Knight of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, the situation is someone is trying to manifest a relationship with you here, Scorpio. Okay, Knight of Cups with the Magician. That's the situation. They are, they do strike me as someone who is actually quite resourceful. What's the obstacle here, please? Thank you. The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is the obstacle. The obstacle is you're not interested. Nine of Coins. You're not interested. Whoever this individual is, you don't actually give a flying fuck. You wanted out of it back then. You wanted out of it right now. You want to stay out of it. That's the obstacle that they are trying to bypass. They are trying to bypass your personal boundaries. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is standing your ground. It's having firm beliefs, firm boundaries. It's not giving shit, but it's not taking it either. And Nine of Coins. Strong, stable, independent, abundant individual that doesn't need anybody else's permission, validation, nor approval for anything. This combination right here as an obstacle tells me that you couldn't be any more disinterested in that individual if you fucking tried. What's the potential outcome here, please? Thank you. The Emperor. Taking back your power. Emperor. Making big boss moves for your future. Okay, so you have got Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius. No, it isn't. It's Leo. Seven of Wands is Mars in Leo. You got Virgo again, Aries, and you've got Aquarius with the Seven of Swords. It's an indirect approach. Lies, trickery, deceit, betrayal, theft. This person's going to be making an indirect approach towards you, Scorpio. Keep your wits about you. A lot of you are very tapped in to your instincts, your survival instincts, gut instincts, your intuition, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit guides. A lot of you are really, really tuned in. That's going to be your saving grace. Do not second guess yourself. A lot of you have felt for a while that this has been coming in for a while, and you have been absolutely correct. You've got a sideways approach towards you with the Seven of Swords from this individual who is trying to manifest a relationship with you. I'm feeling that they're very sleek-it, very sneaky. And to use some kind of fake profile or fake avatar to send you blackmail and threats as if it came from another person is not outside their forte. They like to try and triangulate people. They like for people to feel like they've been backed into a corner, like they've got nowhere else to go, and that then they can present themselves as being this white knight, this rescuer. Do you know what I mean? Any threats or abuse or anything like that you're receiving, Scorpio, it is coming from that person using a fake profile or a fake avatar. It's coming from them. And they're doing it to make you feel isolated, vulnerable and alone, so that when they present to you through their real avatar or profile, you will then go, oh, I'm so glad you're here, such and such has happened to me. And do you know what I mean? That's the energy that I'm feeling here. I do not like the Emperor with the Seven of Swords. I don't think many tarot readers do like that particular combination. Because that's someone who is abusing their power, abusing any kind of influence that they have. They're taking this indirect, sideways approach to something. It's very, very sneaky. It's really sneaky. And manipulative. It's someone who is presenting themselves to you as being this one version of who they are, when the reality of it couldn't be any different. Like, this goes beyond the phrase of, oh, someone's wearing a mask. It goes beyond that phrase. This is something dark. That's real fucking dark. This is someone who takes character traits off of other people. And they emulate other people. And pretend that that's who they are. But that's not who they are at all. Because they've taken their character traits off someone else. It's a chameleon. It's a parasite. Keep these walls up. Keep these boundaries up. You know full well exactly who this individual is. And you have not been crazy at all to be suspicious that this person is trying to maneuver their way back into your life, because they have been. They're saying that they're in love with you, but they've got a very different love language from most people. Very, very different love language. Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. As I says, they're trying to manifest a relationship with you. The obstacle energy and the Emperor with the Seven of Swords, that tells me everything that I need to know. This is a continuation of your juicy gossip read. 100% is a continuation of that. It's under there, the Hermit. Cancer and Virgo. Seven of Cups. Let's clarify. Tell us more about this energy for Scorpio, please. clarify this energy for Scorpio. I don't feel that any of you are in immediate physical danger from this person. However, if anything should happen, you make sure that you contact the authorities immediately. Ten of Cups in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Five of Wands in the upright position. This person's just gone through a breakup. Ten of Cups in reverse, that is the split, the dissolution, the separation of a family situation. The King of Swords in reverse is a liar. That's a liar. This person might have lied about you. They might have partaken in some kind of lie about you. If they didn't lie about you directly, they certainly encouraged it. They definitely didn't do anything to help the situation. A King of Swords in reverse is not a nice person at all. And you do not need to be a tarot expert to know that. You can Google it. It's someone who is very corrupt. It's a conman. It's someone who uses bribery. Ten of Coins, the Moon, Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Four of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, the motherfucking devil. Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords is the overall energy. I'm getting the message here that this person's energy has been plaguing you for a while, and you probably didn't know what to do with it. Might have affected you when you were trying to sleep. Six of Wands and the devil. I'm getting possession. This person's love language is possession. You might have showered this individual with attention and adoration at some point in the past. You definitely adored this person at some point. And then it's like a switch was flipped. And you no longer respected them. I'm going to see what that lie is. Just give me a second, Scorpio, while I peel out another clarifying deck and we'll find out what's going on. What's going on with that King of Swords in reverse for Scorpio, please? What's going on with that King of Swords reversed? Okay. Five of Cups in reverse. I'm getting the message that they blamed you for something here when it actually wasn't your fault, because that Five of Cups is in reverse. The lie pertained to them saying that you did something and you actually didn't. And clarify this energy, Scorpio, please. Thank you. That's a lot. The Two of Wands, the World. It was at that point you decided, okay, fine, it's over, it's done. I'm not partaking in this anymore. Eight of Coins in reverse. Something about their energy went backwards, or their way of thinking was very restrictive and very backwards. They refused to evolve. Eight of Coins in reverse. That's like a lack of ambition also. So that this person has a lack of ambition. Clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is Ten of Cups reversed. Thank you. High Priestess and the King of Cups. Yeah. Darkness into darkness, the key to all mystery. The High Priestess. There might well have been some kind of love spell that the third person put on this individual to get them in a relationship with them in the first place. Because that's to clarify your Ten of Cups in reverse, which is the dissolution of something. It's the breakup of a family. It's deep, deep unhappiness. High Priestess with the King of Cups. That screams to me as some kind of love, energy, manipulative thing that was put on them. But that's no excuse for their behavior. And also, that's your intuition as well. Some of you are really, really tapped in and tuned in to spiritual messages. That's your energy there as well, Scorpio. With King of Cups, that is a Scorpion card. And then you've got a true match, a true pair, King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. But the thing is, you're both on opposing sides here, because the Five of Wands is there as well. That's arguments, tug of war, push and pull, drama. It's unnecessary energies. So this individual is basically trying to convince you that either you're in love with them or you're still in love with them, when in actual fact you're not. This individual is trying to convince you that you two belong together. And you're like, nah, fuck that. Five of Wands, Seven of Wands, Nine of Coins, no, not a chance. I know where I belong, and it's not there. Ten of Cups reversed. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Scorpio. Emperor, Queen of Cups, Ace of Coins. Yeah, a lot of yous are investing in something far, far superior. Definitely. Okay. Emperor, Queen of Cups, Ace of Coins. You definitely know your own mind. You know exactly what it is that you're heading towards. In fact, you're heading towards your Ten of Coins, which is there. And if you look, it's also there in your most likely outcome. Ten of Coins. So that's what you're building on. You're building on your finances, your career, your future. Some of you are building on a new relationship here as well, with an individual who is kind, loyal, loving, compassionate. See how they're not showing up with a Seven of Swords right next to them like that one is? but they're showing up with the Queen of Cups energy right next to them instead, with an Ace of Coins, which is beautiful, beautiful energy. Clarify that 10 of Coins, please. This person might have stolen from you also. You've got the 10 of Coins with the Moon. So either they did steal from you in the past, or they plan on doing it. 3 of Coins, the Devil. Yeah. Yeah, they plan on stealing from you. I can't make it up. You've got very difficult situation that's playing out in these cards. Somebody has difficulty with regulating their emotions. Clarify the Moon, the Scorpio. Thank you. It's the 4 of Swords in reverse. Restlessness, anxiety, burnout. I'm feeling that someone is burning out their own energy by using the cycles of the moon for manipulative magics rather than for protective magics. I don't like the proximity that devil came out to the moon. And the fact that you already had dark magics coming out in your gossipy spread. See, normally a lot of spiritual people will use the cycles of the moon to like charge up their crystals, to do positive energy work, cleansing, healing, protective, that sort of thing. You've got a person here, Scorpio, who is burning themselves out energetically by utilizing the cycles of the moon for things that are negative. And then that's been backfiring. It has been backfiring, which has led them to burn out even quicker, even faster. So it's like, usually you're supposed to, as I say, put your positive affirmations out there and then also work towards your goals at the same time. They've not been doing that. They've just been putting the energy out there, but they're not actually taking any action towards their goals and literally expecting it to fall out the sky. So they've been really disrespectful to the natural laws of the universe also. And then the person who is in love with you, I'm sorry, but they are a manipulative motherfucker. I do not know how else to put it. I don't know who that person is, Scorpio, but I am genuinely concerned that you've got these two really twisted individuals fucking around in your energy. For me, that's concerning. I've seen it come out in your read before, Scorpio, and I am seeing it again. Somebody is trying to steal off of you. And it feels physical. Do you know what I mean? It feels physical. They could be potentially sucking up to you and asking you for some kind of a loan, a financial loan. But then not actually repaying you. They're coming at you with this Emperor, 7 of Swords, Devil, Moon, fucking all this kinds of energy that for me is like so many red flags. Not to mention the lies and the bullshit that they partook in over here with that King of Swords in reverse to try and project something onto you. It was blame. You were this person's scapegoat. You broke free from this. You became strong, stable, secure, solid, independent, extremely successful. And you're still having to deal with this bullshit. I don't like it. You got the Magician at the bottom of that deck. 2 of Coins. The Fool. And your 7 of Swords again. You've got heavy, heavy Aquarius energy. Sending you a message. What is coming towards you, Scorpio, is a direct lie that's coming in towards you. The Star, more Aquarius energy. Palace at Wands, feeling passionate about you. Feeling inspired. What is it that's inspiring them? Your energy. Your 9 of Wands, your presence. As in your aura, that presence, your vibe. See how he's just taking a break? In traditional tarot, this is someone who's standing there with a bandage on his head, and he's got the staff in his hand, and then he's got like a wall of staves behind him. That's the traditional 9 of Wands. In this one, it's just someone cash, sitting on the steps, taking a break, taking a rest, taking a breather. Why are they taking a breather? Because they're fucking exhausted from climbing all these stairs. Where do the stairs go? They go up the way. You've ascended all this bullshit. Why is it still coming out in your read? Why is it still in your energy? Because there are still these people fucking around in your energy behind your back. That's why it's coming out in your read. Coming at you indirectly again. Give a healing message, please, Scorpio. It makes sense to me now as to why you had your root chakra card that came out here. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. So what we see here is you literally trying to put the building blocks of your beautiful new foundation down. You know, your strong, stable, secure foundation right here. You're trying to do that. And because you're doing that, you're facing this onslaught of basically someone trying to interfere with your happiness. They're trying to interfere with this beautiful thing that you got going on here, because they see the potential in it. They see where this connection or where this new beginning of yours could lead, and it leads you far, far, far away from them. Some of you could be getting married or engaged soon as well. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Okay, let's take a look then. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, at this point your best bet is to be the bigger person in whatever situation is on your mind. Okay. That's not from me. It's your healing message. If harsh words have been exchanged, this card comes up with a gentle suggestion to defuse the upset with some humour. And that's funny, because that's exactly what we saw in your gossip spread, about how you were going to be laughing about a situation. Laughing at the ridiculousness of it all. The world is your oyster when you draw this card, but you do need to find the balance between where you are and where it is that you're wanting to be. It may be that you need to do some more research before you can move closer towards whatever it is that you're wanting. When you're manifesting, the journey of discovery can be as empowering as dreaming the big dream. Find the balance between saying what needs to be said and saying too much. So when it comes down to this situation, Scorpio, if you're wanting to say anything at all, which most of you will not be, but for those of you who do have a desire to speak your mind to that manipulative individual, or the one who's chucking dark energies in your direction, then Spirit's saying, choose your words, right? You actually say more by saying less. Okay. One thing is for sure, that having an open mind will serve you very well right now. Talk to people about your issues and get a view at the bigger picture. Right, and then it's got a little manifesting ritual for increasing your luck. So it says you could add sandalwood essential oil to your diffuser, or burn sandalwood incense. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. So that's meditation. Call in Fortuna, also known as Lady Luck, and ask for her to be on your side when you spill the wheel of fate or fortune. You can repeat the affirmation below to strengthen your connection with Fortuna and manifest your good luck into being. And your affirmation is, I know that I am blessed and I love my life within that knowing. Okay. And then it says, the best time for you to work your manifesting magic is when the moon is in Sagittarius, or on a Thursday, which is Jupiter's day, or during Jupiter's hour. Okay, what is Jupiter's hour? It says see page 16. I don't like leaving you with half a message. What the hell is Jupiter's hour? It says to work out the planetary hours for any given day, then you need to calculate the length of time between sunrise and sunset. You turn that number into minutes and then divide it by 12, and this is the length of each daytime planetary hour on that day. Note that they're not always 60-minute hours. To calculate nighttime planetary hours, you repeat this process using the time between sunset and sunrise. It says it's quite complicated to do. Yeah, it does sound really complicated to do. I would say do it on a Thursday, Scorpio. Do your manifesting affirmations on a Thursday, and like create like a little space just for you. You know, where you can meditate on a Thursday. See the bigger picture. Interesting. So that would imply, Scorpio, that the situation that's going on, you're only privy to a little bit of what it is that's actually going on. What else for Scorpio, please? Okay, grow your deck. If you like to grow things that feel good, you want more of that fun juice in your life, then this card comes to you to say, ask the universe for more. After a period of rest or focus, it is now time to start experiencing adventures and seeing the results. So you should be manifesting more, Scorpio. You should be not afraid to ask for more. The snail is suffering. It's okay for you to feel like shit. It's okay to admit that you're struggling, but it's not okay for you to suffer in silence. So reach out. We love you and we want to help. Don't be a dick. You're not a burden. Huh. Yeah. Don't feel like you're a burden or putting a strain on other people, Scorpio, because it's not true at all. There are people out there who are wanting to help you. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. Once you love yourself completely, you'll understand you're not here to prove anything to anyone. Yeah, 9 of coins. Unless it's to defend the fact that you absolutely did not leave that huge turd in the loo. Nice. That's got the vibe of they who doth protest too much to it, you know. And oh look, here comes the headfuck hamster with his bag of intrusive thoughts. Ah, don't you just love this little fucker? What an arsehole. Hang on, you're the asshole. Unload that bag of thoughts, my friend. Better off yet, ditch it. Don't carry that shit around. Find peace. I know that you can. Yeah, intrusive thoughts. Spirit's saying, look, don't dwell on it, Scorpio. Okay, because if you're to dwell on it, that's going to literally be a waste of your time. But this is more of being aware and being mindful that this is actually going on in your energy. Because then it's going to take the shock factor out of the fact that this individual does get back in contact with you. And you're like, what the actual fuck? You see, when someone puts you on the spot, that can be quite dangerous. So I do feel strongly that this entire read is just to take the shock factor out of what's about to happen, so that you've got a clear image in your mind's eye about what you're going to do with this and how you're going to respond to it. And then when it happens, you're not going to feel like you've been put on the spot so much. Okay, right, so I do need to leave that one there, Scorpio. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Please never forget that tarot is not in charge. It is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your destiny for the most part, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next Sunday at 6 p.m. for your Scorpio Sundays reading. Okay, bye.